time for breakfast.
I'm pretty angry about that.
I'm actually calling bullshit because I'm just not going to go.
I like bacon. I like eggs. I like biscuits.
Waffles.
I like gravy. I like waffles. I'm talking about Fruity Pebbles, Cocoa Pebbles, Corn Pops.
I don't like chocolate cereal.
Peaches and cream, oatmeal, muffins.
All right, we could keep going.
There is always time for breakfast, damn it.
Listen, I was the first person to like this.
No.
Yes, I swear I have a screenshot. I will show you. I will insert it into this right now.
You took the like
later.
button's V card on this video?
Yeah, I did. Because
nice.
What were we doing? Maybe we had just got done recording for Patreon or something.
It's a possibility.
I was already on my phone and it said like he put out a video and it was like 11 o'clock at night and I was like, no, he fucking didn't. And I clicked on it and I liked it before anybody else could.
It was you.
It was me.
Do you feel special?
Yeah, like, you know how everybody's like, first.
Uh-huh. Did you say first?
I thought about it. I could have been the first comment, but honestly, I was
you were going to be one of those people?
I just don't. I don't want to go that far.
You were going to be one of those people?
I could have been.
Anyway.
I couldn't think of anything clever enough to say.
This video's been out for about 9 days now, and trust me, people have let us know that we need to be checking it out.
Yeah.
So here we are today, live and in living color in front of you to check it out.
Yeah.
So let's do that, because I have no clue what in the hell this could be about. Like,
no time.
I don't know.
Breakfast.
No time for breakfast. So let's get into it. We got to turn the sound on for the video. That might be a good idea.
That's important.
That might be a good idea. Here we go.
Operagex sponsor video. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. Spies.
006. AA battery.
AA battery.
Oh, you are a spy.
No, I'm not.
And you work for the
Australian Security Services. The ASS.
Like, obviously, the ASS, they are up there in the same league as the CIA, the FBI.
Men in Black. Men in Black
reminds me of
2.
those shirts
The
that
agents from the
everybody used to
Matrix. So
wear.
what do you do if, let's say, you're in your commercial flight, you're in coach, because
Okay.
Yeah.
you know we don't want you to stand out. You know,
The government famously does not splash out.
it's fucking what for a flight on Qantas?
That's Anthony Albanese personally.
So you're flying to Iceland. So what
Sounds
do you
cold.
What are you wearing? You're a spy, right? What do you wear?
Tuxedo.
That's immediately perfect answer. Yep.
Yeah, but with black shorts.
Oh my
so
God.
people don't get suspicious.
All right. Dress shoes.
No shoes.
Okay. Now I'm the sexy air hostess.
Hostess.
Drinks, snacks, anyone? Drinks, snacks. And then I get up to you, and then I go, "This one's on the house, sir." And I hand you a packet of peanuts, and it's wrapped in a napkin.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly right. Like you didn't order any peanuts.
Or a napkin.
And inside,
napkin.
there's a small micro tape.
That's like a PSP.
Right. Okay.
disc.
And so you put it in your
Mouth.
phone,
Okay, yeah, that makes more sense.
and then it starts playing, and it goes.
Many kudos.
No,
You're,
Playing, I'm not even wearing headphones.
Oh my god.
you're an elite
shit.
spy with the ASS, and we
Pull
got
my AirPods out and they're out of charge. Only the left one works for some reason.
We've got a mission for you right now. You're on your way to Iceland.
Damn it.
I'm well aware. I say out loud.
Everybody's
Your mission, if you choose to accept it, which we believe you have because you're already on the flight, is to assassinate the president of Iceland.
Oh
They
my
did
God.
9/11. There was a new one at the Triple Towers. So you gotta take him out. This thing will self-destruct. I hope you didn't like that fucking phone or having important photos on it or nothing.
No! I had Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, with Chinese hard-coded subs.
So, what do you do?
Yeah, I mean,
Landed
First of all,
in Iceland.
No, I haven't.
Oh.
I'm still in the sky.
Oh, wow.
What do you do?
I order my drink.
Yes, sir. What would you like?
Glass of Heineken, shaken, not stirred.
Okay.
Gross.
The hostess starts shaking the
No, dude. No.
It goes everywhere. That'll be $12, sir.
Who is
Put it
this?
on
Stone
the
Cold Steve
ASS
Austin?
card, I say.
Okay.
All right, so I land in Iceland. I get off the plane. I go up to the first Icelandic-looking person I can find.
Yep.
I say, oui, where is your El Presidente?
And they go, oh, well,
Presidente.
he's up on the top of the hill. It's a big igloo at the top.
Je m'appelle. And I pat his head and I walk away, as is custom in Iceland.
And so begins your mission. But first, let's do a little ad time. Have you heard about Opera GX? No? Everybody knows that I'm a gamer and my favorite game is Lego Island 2. I play the multiplayer patch. But oh no, the game is lagging. Sandra, what's happening?
Your browser isn't optimized for gaming.
Oh, if only it was. But it's not, alas.
Opera GX.
What, the lady from television?
No, Mo, it's a brand new web browser that
bro.
allows you to control all sorts of things.
Wow, I can
my
turn down
God.
the CPU usage, the RAM, even the download speed with my browser. That way I can run it in tandem with all of my gaming. I'm so excited I might just say a gamer word. Mexicans. I can say Mexicans. Why can't I say Mexicans, Sandra? Keep that in. The G stands for gangster, Sandra. And the X stands for keeping it real. I can connect my Twitch. I can connect my Discord. I can even connect my Facebook Messenger and talk to very old relatives. Don't mind that. That's just Grandma saying hello. Light mode, dark mode, fruity de mer, more Mexican stuff. It's also got animated backgrounds. And I'll tell you what, they've got this thing called the GX Corner. You get free games, you get a bunch of deals and stuff, and you've got a release calendar date. It's brilliant. Use our link to get Opera GX.
Why was
and it
there
has
a
feature that
furry
displays
adult
all the new
video in that
videos from
or
us.
game in that
Not only
selection?
that, Mo, but you can go to the Opera GX
didn't
mod
see it.
store and install our special mod.
Look at this amazing wallpaper and theme. What else does it do?
This is what the background music sounds like. Isn't it great?
Oh, look what the
Amazing.
sound it makes when I type on the keyboard. That won't get annoying.
Open a new tab.
All this and more.
Wow.
And not only that, you can enable or disable all of these elements, or here's Moist Critical's one. You can fiddle with that and have a weird ad mixture. Look, we had a baby. But hold on, Sandra. I'm so loyal to my old browser, and it's got all my
God.
previous bookmarks and stuff.
Just import them all, and you can even import your passwords and cookies.
Lady from the television has really thought of everything. I've got my wallet, Sandra, and I am headed out the door right now to go buy this new browser.
Wait a minute, Mo. It's free, and you can just download it from operagx.gg/incognito mode.
Also, they've got a pretty good social media and just shitposts all day long. So go to operagx.gg/incognito mode. Add over. Back to the mission.
Holy
Alright, so
shit.
what kind of gadgets do you have with you?
Give me a... Wait, you're my cue.
This is a flashback. Ah, Mr. Kutos. As you see, we have plenty of gadgets. Come, let us tour the facility. And there's like all sorts of quirky things happening in the background. Alright, what gadgets can I make for you?
Give me a gun that can shoot tiny bullets.
Right, how small? How small are bullets?
It's like a millimeter across, but it's
Oh
still
my
a normal
God.
sized gun.
Okay.
It's
yeah.
got a really thin barrel.
Right, but the idea is you can have like 400 bullets in
But
there.
it's like
No,
a
it
pea
doesn't fit
shooter.
that many. It fits
You can't be
six.
the world's worst spy. You got to have
No, I'm
something
not.
practical.
No, it makes sense because it's really quiet because it's small.
All right.
But just the barrel's really thin. But it's like really
Oh
thick
my
metal.
god.
So I've
All
got
right.
that.
What else have you got? What else you got?
I've got an umbrella with
Oh.
a poison dart tip in it.
Oh, that's quite
Ooh.
good. Yeah. What else you got?
I'm just, you know what? Not even poison. It just injects water, but you can, you die if you get water in your bloodstream. So I'll just do that.
That's definitely not true.
Yeah,
It
I
is-
don't know
wait,
how
it's
that.
Fuck.
No. What do you think a saline drip is?
Right.
Okay, air.
It's
It blows air
oxygen
into your bloodstream.
in your
That kills you.
blood.
All right. So you got a bike pump.
In an umbrella. It's like pressurized at all times. Because if you get air in your bloodstream, it hits your heart and you fucking die.
Yes, that's correct. Yeah.
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, so it does that.
I mean, you
So
got
it trace.
to hit the vein, and there's definitely a trace. But yeah.
No, not the way I do it.
All right, Mr. Kudos, those are some pretty mid gadgets. Let me show you some of what the gadget master has been working on.
Oh.
So
Okay.
here, what looks like a regular ballpoint pen.
Okay.
I pick it up and I go to click it.
Careful with it. Don't click it. You click this pen once, makes a very satisfying sound, doesn't it? Yes, you could do this all day long with a pen like this. Irresistible to man. As soon as you hand this off to someone, they'll be immediately distracted for the next 15 minutes, just feeling that satisfying
I like it.
ka-thunk noise every time.
Brilliant. Does it have like a gun in it or poison? Or...
Just
The
a pen.
haptic feedback in this pen is just so satisfying.
feedback.
You cannot possibly stop. Look, an ordinary wristwatch, perhaps, Mr. Kudos.
a Rolex. You know me too well.
Yes, well, why don't you press that button there?
This isn't going to be another one of your satisfying pen gimmicks, is it?
Put
Blows
the
up.
watch back down, Mini Kudos. This other watch, though.
Oh my god.
Another Rolex, indistinguishable from the previous, so that the movie editors doesn't have to download a new PNG.
Yes, well, synchronizes perfectly with Icelandic time.
The time in Iceland is currently 1 a.m.
Ah,
It
look,
didn't even.
your company-issued credit card.
It has a razor sharp tip that you
I
can
like
use
that.
to throw at people.
Oh, yeah, I
And-
like that. Ninja Star
It has,
credit
like,
card.
all of
yeah.
the
And it's
information on it.
loaded with $60 in prepaid funds.
Well, by the
Nice.
time you get off the flight, it'll be 48, but... check out these cufflinks. We've been working very hard on them.
What do they do?
Well, if you squeeze your left cufflink, it stops time.
Oh,
But only
shit.
temporarily.
I don't think I'll need that one, Q. That seems a bit low grade as far as your gadgets go. All I need is 5 pounds of American lead.
Also,
That's right.
one last thing. Over here, I have a device for you just when you get kidnapped. Well, after this whole setup thing.
Wait, what?
Wait, what did the other
yes,
cufflink
it's
do?
Bertie Bott's Every Emotion McNuggets. Perhaps you should
Every
take a 20
emotion
pack.
Is this
McNuggets.
one moldy or
No.
just green?
That is the feeling of pure envy distilled. You see this red one? That makes people angry. See this blue one? That makes them sad.
What does this
so
polka
cool.
dot one make you feel?
Racist.
I'm not sensing any change.
So we can't explain it, but some people are immune. Perfect. Okay,
no.
Mr. Kudos, you're walking up to the presidential igloo. Now what?
I'm going to scope it out first of all.
Right? That's a good idea. It's like a number one thing in the handbook. They're like, always plan ahead.
Yeah,
Kill
I pull
everyone.
out my Q phone, which is like the iPhone,
Yeah.
the one that Q designed,
Oh, I like that. Yep.
and I'm gonna Google President of Iceland.
I installed the Facebook Messenger app on there, by the way, so that we can just keep in touch. Bing. Hey, how's the mission going? Smiley face.
Good, and then I use the thumbs up, and then I set my nickname to be something so it's not my real name, so no one will know. But
Best
anyway,
spy.
I Google President of Iceland, and then I search President of Iceland house.
Oh my
And then after I
god,
search
stop.
Ways into President of Iceland house.
Oh, that's a good one. By the way,
Right in this
there's
bad
one
boy.
more little hidden gadget. So you may notice that you are wearing one of those Akubra hats. Press this little button on the side. The corks with the strings drop down. A little something to remind you of home. Okay, so you are now outside the president of Iceland's house. So,
All right.
what do you do? How do you take this guy out?
Are there any guards blocking the main entrance?
There are 2 guards outside the
Damn,
building,
they're-
and
they're
2 more guards
ripped.
that look suspiciously like snowmen, but you can't be sure.
Those
All
guys
right,
are ice
well,
cold.
I'm gonna sneak up on these snow they thems, and I'm going to karate chop one of them on the neck. part
That's
of the-
lethal.
Not the way I do it.
Oh, okay.
So I do that.
Yeah, just snow.
I look at the other one and I do a backhanded karate chop.
Also, turns out to just be snow. I
Damn
should have known from the
decoys.
carrot.
Okay, I dive into a bush. I scratch my chin and say, oui, oui.
Wee
Get
wee.
myself out of this one.
All right, you're now in a bush. You suddenly overhear on the radio.
Oh, we got 2 snowmen down. High alert.
Now, the 2 guards out the front go to check up on Snow Team Seal 6, right?
Shit.
The 2 guards are down. You can now go right through the front. Let's do it. So you're busting through there. Boom.
Yep, I pull out my gun with the very noticeably thin barrel.
So you scan the room. It is
That
not
gun actually
what you
looks
think.
cool, I think.
There is no president of Iceland.
You don't?
Instead, there is a different president. The president of Australia is there on the ground and he is dead.
What?
I didn't do this. I would never do this unless
Uh-oh.
I wanted to or it was convenient.
And then suddenly,
Oh, Oh, high alert, high alert.
A bunch of Icelandic guards come rushing
no.
into the room.
It
Oh my
looks like
god,
he
he's
did it.
killed the president of Australia. You are taken in to custody.
Okay.
We're gonna have some questions for you, Mr. Kudos. And
What
then
the
they pull
fuck?
out the microchip from behind your ear. And then, yeah, it's like now it's all like radio silent, and then you got like no contact with ASS anymore.
I mean, he
So
did
the
kill
screen
two
goes
people
dark,
outside.
and we cut to like a week
He's a
later,
spy.
Yeah.
and you're in a basement somewhere. You're tied to a chair. You're half naked.
Which half?
The left half.
Which half?
No,
The
not
left.
hefty.
And there's a man who's going to question. Mr. Kudos.
Oh,
we
of
will
course.
Talk eventually.
Look
we
who
can
it
keep
is.
you here for months, maybe years. Why did you do it? Why did you kill the Prime Minister of Australia?
What accent is this?
He's maniacally laughing, right?
I'm going to say, you're never going to get me to talk.
Now, what are you going to do? How are you going to get out of this sticky situation and redeem your name?
Okay, describe this room for me.
It is a dark basement. You are tied with a fairly loose rope to a wooden chair, and your hands are tied behind your back.
Okay, what gadgets do I have on me, if any?
They have taken your gun.
Yeah, is this the one with the very,
That's the
very
one.
thin
You've got the
barrel?
bike pump umbrella. You've got the pen that goes kathunk.
He doesn't
and you've
have
got
his
the 20-pack of Bertley
left
whatever's every emotion McNuggets.
All right, I'm going to say, please, whatever you do, don't scratch the part of my head where this button on the Akubra hat is.
Oh, really?
Yes, please, what do you can pull my fingernails, you can pull my balls, you can
balls?
pull my
No.
ball nails, but whatever you do, don't touch the spot on my hat.
Looks like you're too late, Mr. Kudos, as I am
No.
pressing it now. Bing.
All of the corks fall out, and I say,
Hatched to meet you.
"G'day, mate," and I whip my head so fast that the corks whip him in the face.
Womp womp.
Wow.
It's a 3. Oh, my eye and the bridge of my nose. But actually, I'm fine.
Shit.
Yeah, you ain't going nowhere.
I was kind of hoping that the corks would, like, kill him in some way.
No, it bumped me right on the cornea, but I'm okay now. Anyway, and I grab a crowbar.
Oh, shit.
You'll
Oh,
pay for
shit.
that, Mr. Kudos. As I
What
begin,
I also hate to see beautiful wooden furniture damaged.
you've already played that card, Mr. Kudos, and
I
I,
hate when-
fell for it, and you got me right in the eye. It really hurt.
Okay, but no, that was before. That was for that reason.
Feels
this
like
new
there's something
reason,
in there now.
This new reason is not anything like that.
Who
also,
do you work for, Mr. Kudos?
Okay, I'll tell you anything, but please, my only request is that you give me one of the beautiful chicken McNuggets that I have in my satchel over there. But whatever you do, don't eat one yourself. I want all of them for myself.
Oh, really?
Please, the brownish green ones are my favorite. Whatever you do, don't eat that one, sir. Please give it to me instead.
Don't you know where you are? This is the place where I'm really mean to people. Boy, did
No.
that backfire. And then, anyway, I'm going to roll the dice and... All right,
Oh.
16. Oh, guess I'll eat that specific McNugget then.
Not that one.
Chomp, chomp, chomp. Wow, I should have really eaten that with some sauce or something. These things are terrible dry.
Looks like you fell right into my trap. That nugget instills you with an intense fear of social interaction and general anxiety.
I must
Oh
eat
no,
those for
I ate the
breakfast
shiny
every day.
snuggie.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. But here's the everything you do feels uncomfortable.
Stop
This whole
looking at me.
interaction is awkward. You're doing so many social faux pas right now. How are you ever going to live this one
Oh,
down?
he's half naked, and I accidentally looked at one of his nipples for slightly too long. I wonder if he's
I
thinking
bet they're
about
gonna-
the fact that I was looking at it.
I bet all the other torturers are talking about you in a group chat that they have that you're not
Would
in.
it be okay if I turned you around while I torture so that we don't have to look at each other?
That would be fine. Just unbolt this
Don't look
chair
at his
and I'll
nipples.
stand
Don't
up
look.
and turn
Nah, look.
around.
Okie dokie. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh,
Come on,
okay.
you're taking too long. This is starting to get weird. A good torturer would have done this by now.
Oh, okay. And then, all right. So we untied him. Now what?
Like I'm gonna run backwards and smash into him with the chair in the hopes that the chair kind of like breaks in the process.
Oh.
Okay. Let's roll the dice. It does not work. You bounce right off.
Okay, so, is the door open?
Yes. All right, so you go running out. You're out of there now. You're
Still in the chair?
beep, alarms are going off. You got to get out of there.
What the
Mr.
fuck?
Kudos.
All right, I look around. So we're in Iceland. I imagine there is some ice. Is there like a slick patch of ground?
There is.
All right, I'm going to run at it. I'm going to waddle as fast as I can in the chair. Then I'm going to jump and land sideways and then skid as fast as I can using the side of the chair.
Oh, that's quite good. And then two guards come running up, and you have a McNugget in each hand, and you go, and they go boom, right in each of their mouths.
Oh, wow.
And they can't help but chew and swallow. Which two nuggets were they specifically?
One was the intense desire to kiss, and the other one was the intense desire not to kiss. Now the guards are fighting.
Oh, my
Fighting over
God.
kisses.
Stop it, I don't want to, Greg. I would really like to, Steve. They're
God.
just distracted, and you just go sliding right by. You grab one of their guns on the way out, too.
The thing
How?
about Icelandic guards, and a lot of people know this, their holsters are around their ankles.
Yep, and then so you got that, and you're sliding right out of there. Now what are you going to do?
I'm going to shoot the gun behind me to use the
Yeah.
force to ping myself down the hall.
Yeah, when like the tanks fire their guns backwards to go drive faster. Wait, hold on. I'm going to roll a dice.
Is that a thing?
Oh!
Oh my god, you got a perfect 20.
Yes!
All right. Yes. Well, not only do you fire the gun backwards and it works, the bullets will ricochet off the walls, hit the bottom of the chair leg, and give you even more momentum, sending you sailing out of the third-story window of the building.
He broke it with his head.
Falling through the air, land on the ground, on the feet of the chair, they break, and you land in a karate stance uninjured.
Still
now
half
what,
naked.
Mr. Cruz? Also, for monetization,
half.
somehow inexplicably you got half your clothes back.
I reach into the tuxedo and I pull out, I think you already know what I'm going to say. I pull out the pistol, which I would like to point out has an exceptionally thin barrel.
Right. And what pun do you say?
I say, ice cock, bro, and then I cock the gun.
Oh, yeah, that's quite good.
I have to do it very gently because the really cannot
Right.
stress how thin the barrel is. It could just snap at like
Sick
a
of hearing about this
sneeze.
stupid gun. I'm rolling a dice. It's a 10.
That's
I'm
middling.
going to say that it causes the gun to bend.
Fuck. Okay, so now I've got a 45-degree hook to it,
Just
which I
yeah.
can now use to shoot around corners.
All right. So now what? So you have been set up to kill the president of Australia, and now you've got to get some intel to prove that you were set up, and then you got to, get revenge or something.
This country was built on checks and balances, and the only way I can balance one president's death is with another.
Oh, there must be a clue or something.
Yes, I'm going to go back to the scene of the crime because here's the
No.
thing. Nobody expects that the killer would go back to the scene of the crime. So I'm going to go
That's
back.
not
I'm going
true.
to hoof it
God.
over to where the president of Australia, presumably, has still just been left.
Yeah. So you go back to the scene of the crime.
Yeah.
Now, on the ground, you see something very peculiar. A pen with a very satisfying ka-thunk sound.
What?
Don't click
Only
it.
one other person had access to such a device.
Someone who could only be viewed through wibbly-wavy flashback vision.
Uh-huh. That's right.
What the fuck? Hold on. Are you telling me?
Da-dun, da-dun,
See?
the setup.
I knew it! He
What
said
a
he was going to set him up,
twist.
remember?
Next one coming. Oh, how's the mission going, buddy?
All right, I need to hoof it back.
Ah, it seems you've figured out my plans, Mr. Kudos. Very astute of you. Ka-thunk? How very astute of you, Mr. Kudos, to have figured it out. Sorry, I didn't have breakfast. I'm just catching up now.
But why, Q? You made gadgets for my wedding. You made gadgets for my kids' births. You helped me conceive.
Well, I wasn't going to betray you, Mr. Kudos, but then someone gave me a shiny $100 bill, and every man has his temptation. And what will you do about it? Ka-thunk. But what if you took a look at these swimming goggles, and then I throw them, and then when they land near you, they go up in a puff of nerve gas, and you have to roll out of the way.
I'm going to die behind an Icelandic snowmobile made of gold.
You sure are good at ducking and weaving, Mr. Kudos. Maybe you should take the time to smell the roses, and then he just throws some roses. They turn into missiles, and they go
Oh,
flying
shit.
towards you.
Oh! I'm gonna dive behind 38 unique wigs.
Well, Mr.
What the
Kudos,
fuck?
looks like you've dodged twice now. In all seriousness, would you like a stick of gum? No tricks.
I don't know if I trust this man, but I didn't get to brush my teeth this morning. I walk gingerly towards Q, and I reach out to get
You're
a
gonna
stick
go
of
for
gun.
it. You're gonna. Q's there with like absolute surprise on his face. You're gonna grab the stick of gum.
That's the least
okay.
thing he expects.
Here you go.
Just
You
'cause
grab
get it doesn't mean you have
the
to
stick
chew
of
it.
gum, and once you pull it,
Wait, here's the thing.
right.
Flashback. I'm behind the 38 wigs.
Oh my
I
God.
take the pistol.
Right.
I place it down my pants, and I'll remind you that it was bent
Oh.
previously at 45 degrees. I place it down
Oh,
my pants
no.
in my gooch area so that the barrel is now pointing
How are you gonna
upwards.
click it?
Oh,
Flash forward back to present day. I go to reach towards the gum. I say, hold on, Q. I've actually just got a bit of an itchy ballsack. Should we've all been there? And I scratch
I
my perineum.
understand, Mr. Kudos. Go on. Scratch it if you must. It will be the
God.
last thing you ever do.
Wait, why? I thought we were just having
Because
some
once
gum.
you grab this stick of gum, it will explode.
Well, anyway, and I do a behind, not a front scratch, a rear scratch, and I fiddle around until
you
I find the
serious?
trigger.
Boy, he's
And
really
pull
getting
it.
up in there, isn't he?
It's a really deep itch.
Oh.
A gunshot goes off. Huh. You've got me right in the heart. Q falls to the ground. Dead.
They said 1 millimeter wouldn't be enough.
I underestimated the caliber of man that you really were, Mr. Kudos.
And then I lean over and I blow the smoke out of the barrel.
Great.
And I walk off into the sunset.
Da, 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 da. You know, otherwise, I imagine Mr. Kudos gets on the back of his motorcycle and his girl jumps on the back too.
Oh, the stewardess.
It's the air hostess from earlier.
Yeah.
She was actually on my side the whole time.
Oh, it's like
Oh,
Metal
yeah,
Gear.
inexplicably, somehow she was. And you both go riding off into the sunset.
Beautiful.
Damn.
Flops out and
Dude, one thing that stuck out for me with this whole video that I've been wanting to talk about this whole time is when he was kidnapped and got hit in the eye with one of those corks, and he said, now it feels like there's something in my eye all the
Yeah.
time. Anytime I've been hit in the eye, that happens. When I've been punched in the eye, when I've had like Shorty bump me in the eye.
really
Yeah,
punched in
but
the
like
eye.
whenever something hits you in the eye,
Yeah.
it feels like there's something in your eye.
Don't talk about it because now I'm gonna be like feeling like my
There's
eyes are
something in
fucked
your
up.
eye.
Yeah.
What'd you think about the half-naked hostage situation?
Yes, yes.
Where am I undressed? The left
Top or-
side.
The top or the bottom? Just the left
The
side.
left
That's very
side.
funny. So earlier when they were on the plane and
Mm-hmm.
they were coming up with the ASS,
Yes.
do you remember those shirts that everyone wore in like
Yes.
2001?
There was like FBI shirt,
FBI.
female body inspector.
I remember booty, but maybe
Body,
it was
booty.
body. Yeah.
I've seen both. I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
But yeah.
And it didn't have anything to do with breakfast.
One of the Porno Arcade EPs was named.
That's a band.
That's my band, Porno Arcade. One of our EPs was called ASS for After School Suspension. And yeah, so it's a great one.
Yeah.
You can use it for a bunch of different things.
Very silly.
I'm trying to find in this sponsorship where it talks about. Oh, that's the last video. It talks about the Opera GX browser, and then they show the games that you can get, and I
the
swear,
furry thing.
I swear, there's
There's
like
a fox right there.
there's like a furry game
I
that
thought
they.
I saw what you were talking about, but I don't.
Ah, there we go. It's right around here.
Yeah, I see a fox, but I
Hold
don't
on.
see.
I swear, there's like some kind of furry game involved in this. There it was. That
Okay, yeah, you're probably right.
Sucker for Love, Date to Die for Demo. Date to Die For.
Yeah, I guess I thought you were talking about that kangaroo. Yeah, because I didn't see it.
It's right next to the kangaroo.
Yeah.
Just so everybody knows I'm not making this up. It's this one right here.
Yeah.
It's a party game.
We have seen worse.
Yes, we have.
We've seen worse.
But anyway, I
Yeah.
thought that joke that they told when they were talking about when he was like, ate the chicken nugget and he was like, oh, I've stared at your nipple for too long. I feel guilty about it.
That's
I
what,
feel
like,
bad.
Feeling paranoid feels like. It's like, oh God, did I do something I totally didn't mean to do, and then now it's weird, and then you make it weird, so then the other person's like, what the fuck, and then you're like, oh my God, it's proof that it is.
And then he was
and
just like,
not.
You're making this awkward. So many social faux pas that it's like.
They would have done a better job unbolting this already.
What was he saying? Pull my balls. Pull my fingernails. Pull my ball nails. Would those just be your hairs?
Yeah, that's what I thought of immediately.
It would
It's
just
the
be your hairs.
But
yeah.
like if you're... Man, if we had an editor for this. But if we had... Not we. Someone had that and the hairs were like fingernail clippings. Like what if your hair came out like that?
So you'd have like a hedgehog ball sack?
Yeah.
That would
So
suck.
basically just a hedgehog.
Dude, talk about being chafed.
Talk about pain on the opposite end.
Oh yeah,
Whew.
them slapping up against
That
you.
would not feel good.
No thanks.
All right.
Anyway, awesome video. Internet Historian has the incognito mode channel. If you guys have not subscribed to that, you definitely should. No Time for Breakfast was the name of their spy thriller.
Right.
And it had nothing to do with anything until the very end of it when he was eating toast.
I was going to say, he was
it.
like eating and drinking throughout this, so I guess he just needed,
Yeah, there's no time
something
for
to cover
breakfast.
up for that. But yeah.
Jesus Christ. Well, anyway, that was a good one. I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys did too.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can find some more awesome internet historian stuff to get into in the future, because this one dropped not too long ago, so who knows when he'll put out a new one. But when that
That's
day
true.
comes, we'll be looking forward to hanging out with you guys and checking it out. But that's going to do it for this one, y'all.
See you guys.
Bye.